Welcome to our first battle report of Star Wars Legion, and our first game in a series of Geonosis themed battle reports. This battle implements a simple custom rule set to simulate mass battles. Core units may be taken as mass formations, doubling the number of models, including personnel and heavy weapon slots. Other upgrades such as equipment, communications, and grenades are not multiplied. Vehicles that target a mass formation receive a free aim token, representing a target-rich environment. These rules were designed to make a game of this size possible in a reasonable time frame, as well as capturing the nature of the battles fought on Geonosis. This game also makes use of some of the awesome Star Wars Legion campaign stratagems created by Zorpazorp. I highly recommend checking out their Star Wars Legion battle reports if you're looking for more content. With all that aside, I hope you enjoy the video. Oh, and due to the size of the armies, please forgive the rather quick breakdown of each force. The Separatist army is led by General Grievous, Count Dooku, and 2 tactical droids. The main force consists of 12 mass formation units of B-1 battle droids, 3 AAT battle tanks, 6 Stap Riders, 6 droidicas, and 3 mass formations of B-2 super battle droids with the elite formation stratagem, improving their courage by 1 and granting the unit an additional heavy weapon trooper. The Republic Army contains elements of the 501st Legion and the 21st Nova Corps, led by Anakin Skywalker, Captain Rex, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and 2 clone captains. The main force consists of 6 mass formations of Phase 1 clone troopers, 3 squads of Phase 2 clone troopers, represented by the 21st Nova Corps Galactic Marines, 3 squads of ARC troopers, 1 of which is led by 5s, an ARC strike team led by Echo, 3 ATRTs, 3 BARC speeders, and 3 TX-130 Saber tanks. All Republic troopers benefit from the Give No Quarter stratagem, raising their courage by 1. Additionally, Anakin Skywalker has access to the permanent effects of all 3 of his command cards for the duration of the battle. If the Republic can maintain control over the forward command post for a full turn, they may call in artillery support using the ATTE fire support stratagem.
Yes, sir. Move all quadrants to Sector 515.
This game will be played on a 12-foot by 6-foot board with the Battle Lines deployment type. Additionally, the limited visibility battlefield condition will be in effect for the first 2 turns due to the immense amount of dust thrown from the fallen core ship elsewhere on the front lines. The Republic's objectives are to regain control of the shield generator and forward command posts that have been lost after a previous Separatist counterattack. This will allow the outnumbered GAR to pressure a new front against the main Separatist forces. Reports also indicate that there are several high-value Separatist command personnel leading their forces to intercept the Republic. Removing these command elements will swiftly end the conflict. The Separatist forces have caught wind of the Republic's attempts to recapture this section of the battlefield, and have dispatched a host to maintain control over the area. Destruction of all GAR forces will lead to victory. Due to the dust storm that has enveloped the battlefield, line of sight cannot be drawn beyond range 2 on the first turn. Because of this, both forces prioritize maneuvering in an attempt to set up strong positions and make advances on objectives in the following turn. The Republic makes use of its ARC troopers and ATRTs with the scout keyword to quickly get to each objective, while the bulk of their forces set up behind barricades and prepare to push into the incoming droid army. Meanwhile, the Separatists maneuver in rank formations to put pressure on the incoming hostiles. 2 squads of B-1s march in front of each unit of super battle droids to support their advance. With the dust beginning to clear, this is the Republic's last chance to rush the objectives while taking minimal casualties. On turn 2, line of sight can be drawn up to range 3, so the fast-moving units on each side will have opportunities to fire on each other. First shots of the game will go to ATRT for the Republic side, scoring 3 hits on Droidekas, Droidekas failing 3 saves and losing 3 shields. A B-1 battle droid squad fires at an ATRT and scores 4 crits. The ATRT spends a dodge token and a shield token gained from the shield generator to block 2, then saves the remaining 2 crits. Five's ARC squad moves over the barricade and opens fire on the Droideka unit, causing 4 hits. The Droidekas use their remaining shield token to block 1 hit and save 2 additional, suffering 1 wound total. A second ARC squad advances alongside Five's unit and fires on the same unit of Droidekas, causing 5 total hits. The Droidekas aren't so lucky on their second save roll and suffer 4 wounds, enough to remove one of the Droidekas and reduce the remaining droid to a single wound. An AAT battle tank moves and fires its main cannon alongside a salvo of armor-piercing missiles at a TX-130. Without a name token, the tank only scores 4 crits, and the 130 saves 2 of them, suffering only 2 wounds. A squad of B-1 battle droids pushes towards the forward command post and fires on a unit of Phase 1 clones, scoring 5 hits. The clones make 3 out of 5 save, suffering 2 casualties. Phase 1 clone troopers take cover against a barricade and open fire on the remaining Droideka, causing 4 hits. The Droideka fails to stop every save and the unit is destroyed. A unit of Staps hover towards the Republic line and strafe Five's unit, managing to kill an ARC trooper. A unit of Galactic Marines unexpectedly vault over their hard cover and open fire on a Droideka unit in wheel mode. Without the benefit of their shields, the clones cause 3 solid hits, and the Droidekas fail all 3 saves, losing a single model. Bark Speeder, already in the Separatist lines, harasses a unit of B-1 battle droids, causing 2 casualties. A second speeder flanking the first fires on another squad of B-1s, destroying 2 more droids. An AAT battle tank advances towards the shield generator and fires its main cannon twice at a squad of Phase 1 clone troopers. The clones luckily suffer only 4 hits, and their armor holds up against 3, suffering 1 casualty and taking 2 suppression tokens. The Saber tank that was earlier damaged by an AAT returns fire, gaining an aim token from the veteran pilot card. It fires its main cannons and armor-piercing missiles, causing 7 crits. The AAT makes 3 saves and suffers 4 wounds. Another Saber tank advances and fires on a squad of B-1 battle droids, using its beam cannon to also clip another B-1 unit and the stabs. It causes 8 hits to the target unit, 2 to the other unit of B-1s, and a single hit to the stabs. A total of 8 droids are destroyed, and the stabs suffer a single wound. A third Bark Speeder shoots at a unit of stabs, causing 2 hits. The stabs fail their armor saves and suffer 2 wounds. A unit of B-2 battle droids, seemingly annoyed with the presence of these Republic speeders, opens fire on a Bark, causing 11 total hits and absolutely obliterating it in 1 salvo. A squad of B-1s return fire against another Bark speeder, causing 7 hits. The Bark passes 4 armor saves and suffers 3 wounds. ATX-130 fires everything at a damaged unit of stabs, and drags the beam cannon onto a nearby squad of B-1s. Both stabs are destroyed, and the B-1s suffer a single casualty. Finally, a B-1 squad attempts to finish off the damaged Bark, but only manage to bring it down to 1 remaining wound and a disabled token. At the end of turn 2, the Republic is definitely in an advantageous position, having destroyed many of the Separatist support droids and removing a decent number of B-1s while taking limited casualties of their own. As the dust clears on turn 3, the line of sight restrictions have been lifted. All units can now fire at full effect. Count Dooku takes the first activation of turn 3, making use of his 3-pip command card to attack the squad of Galactic Marines taking cover behind the shield generator with Force Lightning, killing 1 and throwing the rest over the wall and closer to the Sith Lord. Dooku then uses the Force Push power to pull the same squad into close combat. The reasoning behind this was to dispatch the entire squad without getting too close to Anakin. Meanwhile, 5's ARC squad gains control of the forward command post. A unit of droidicas deploys within the shield generator and opens fire on a nearby ARC trooper squad, scoring 4 hits and causing 2 casualties and 2 suppression tokens. The Republic sets up a massive fire support attack. A Phase 1 clone trooper unit aims and fires on a squad of B-1s, destroying the entire unit. The DC-15 split fires to General Grievous, allowing the second unit of Phase 1 troopers to fire everything at the General, causing a total of 4 wounds. This is a big blow to the Separatist, a full unit destroyed and a General knocked down to half health. The droid army will have to prioritize removing these double-strength clone units before their entire army is blasted away. A squad of Staps open fire on a unit of ARC troopers, causing 5 hits. The ARCs fail 2 saves and lose 2 models. The ARCs return fire at the Staps, causing 3 hits. The Staps fail all 3 saves and 1 model is destroyed. A unit of B-1s advance and shoot at a squad of Galactic Marines. The Marines suffer 5 hits, 4 are saved, and 1 Marine is taken out. Another unit of B-1s aim and fire at a nearby Saber tank, causing 6 crits with their anti-vehicle weaponry. The Saber's armor holds out and only 2 wounds are sustained. An AT-RT opens fire with its Z6 at a remaining Stab, finishing it off. A unit of B-1s advance to the barricade and attempt to cut down a Phase 1 squad that's in the open, only managing to take out 2 clones. General Kenobi advances directly in front of Grievous, trying to draw the Jedi Hunter's attention and allowing 5 squad to regain contact with the Republic artillery batteries.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
A unit of Staps fire on a squad of Phase 1 troopers before advancing into the Republic lines. They cause 4 hits, but the durable Phase 1 armor holds true and no casualties are sustained. A nearby squad of Phase 1 troopers react to the sudden rush of the Staps and advance behind the forward command post, firing along the way and managing to destroy the entire unit. Grievous happily takes the bait and charges directly into combat with the Jedi Master, igniting all 4 of his trophy sabers. General Grievous assaults Kenobi with a barrage of saber swings. Kenobi is known for his legendary defense, but his guard fails and 3 wounds are sustained. Meanwhile, an AT-RT opens up on a unit of B-1 battle droids, managing to destroy 2 droids. Another unit of B-1 battle droids pushes up against the barricade, this time firing on the forward command post and 5's ARC squad. An intense barrage yields 6 hits even through the heavy cover, but the ARC trooper's armor stops most of the damage. Only 1 casualty is sustained. A bark speeder causes 4 hits on a unit of B-1s, but in a miraculous display of luck, only 1 B-1 is destroyed. The tank battle starts with a serious blow, as an AAT deals 5 crits to a TX-130. 4 of these saves are failed and pierce the armor. Clearly unfazed by the damage sustained to their vehicle, the Saber tank returns fire and deals 4 wounds to the offending AAT. In the center of the battlefield, another AAT continues its duel with a 130. Causing 4 crits with its cannon, the Saber suffers 2 damage. Again, the 130 returns fire, but without its AP missiles for the turn, only manages to cause a single point of damage. An anti-armor unit of B-1s move up beside the dueling AAT and fire on the damaged Saber tank. 5 crits are caused, and the 130's armor buckles. 4 wounds are lost, and a damage token applied. A unit of Galactic Marines aim and shoot at a squad of B1s, causing 5 hits. The droids make a single save, and 4 models are destroyed. One of the tactical droids sees an opportunity and fires upon a TX-130, somehow causing a point of damage to the tank. The last 130 to activate opens fire on a nearby AAT, causing 5 hits. The AAT uses a dodge token and sustains 3 wounds total. A weakened Droideka unit aims and fires on a unit of Galactic Marines, killing 2 clones and applying 2 suppression tokens. A unit of B1 battle droids equipped with anti-vehicle weapons managed to cause 6 crits to a critically damaged 130 and destroy the vehicle. In a clear display of Republic superiority, a unit of Phase 1 troopers advance and fire on an undamaged Droideka unit, bringing the DP-12 to bear in close range. Even an extra shield token from the shield generator doesn't stop the clones from destroying the entire unit. B-2 battle droids advance to the barricade and open fire on Fives and his men inside the forward command post. Fearing for the trooper's demise, Kenobi reaches out with the Force and blocks 2 of the shots heading directly for Fives. As the dust settles, only Fives remains. An AT-RT defends the shield generator, shooting at an advancing squad of B-1s and destroying 3 droids. B-1 battle droids take cover behind the barricades and fire at the Phase 1 clones behind the generator, causing 4 hits. The clones make 3 saves and 1 model is removed. A Bark speeder continues to harass a squad of B-1s, causing 4 hits. Each save is failed and 4 droids are destroyed. The B-1s advance intending to return fire, but instead direct their shots to another nearby Bark, causing 2 wounds. The 21st Nova Corps commander adds his fire to that of his nearby Marines, taking out 2 battle droids. A squad of B-1s open fire on a critically damaged Bark speeder and manage to take it down. Galactic Marines near the command post aim and fire at an AAT, causing 3 wounds and applying a damage token. Super battle droids push up and open fire on the last remaining Bark speeder. The sheer volume of fire tears the speeder apart. The left flank now only has 1 Phase 1 squad and a 130 to deal with. Phase 1 clones push a half-strength B-1 unit and open fire. 13 hits are caused. The droid armor proves its quality and 9 saves are failed. The squad is destroyed. A squad of B-1s advance from behind their concealment to fire on a nearby TX-130. Only 2 crits are caused and 1 damage passes through. Captain Rex fills the gap where the Galactic Marines were pulled from moments ago by Dooku's Force Lightning. Opening up with his blasters, he takes out 5 droids between 2 different units. The last AAT to activate fires its AP missiles and main cannon at a Saber tank, causing 6 crits. The Saber fails 3 saves and suffers 3 damage. Following their captain's lead, the ARC troopers take position alongside Rex and destroy 4 more B-1 battle droids. The Separatists deal a heavy blow back to the Republic at the end of turn 3. Although losing many droids, they are firmly in control of the tank battle, having destroyed a single 130, heavily damaging the remaining 2, and losing no tanks of their own. The anti-vehicle B-1 units are proving their worth supporting the AAT's advance. Grievous dealing serious damage to Obi-Wan is also a win for the droid army, but taking the bait and attacking the Jedi instead of 5s is about to cost the Separatists.
Yes, sir. All quadrants to sector 515.
Having successfully held the forward command post for a full turn, 5s was able to re-establish contact with the Republic artillery batteries behind the lines. Patching the uplink through to a nearby clone commander, a barrage from an ATTE is called in. A total of 20 unsaved wounds are allocated to a cluster of droid formations, resulting in the destruction of 10 battle droids and 5 super battle droids, severely weakening the Separatist chances of pushing the Republic off the command post. General Grievous attempts to finish off Kenobi, causing 8 total hits. Kenobi spends 6 dodge tokens gained from his Knowledge and Defense command card, and successfully saves the remaining 2 hits. He suffers no damage from the attack, but takes a single wound from the additional attack provided by Grievous's Trained in Your Jedi Arts command card. A squad of Phase 1 clones push against the droid forces as the artillery barrage ends. They fire on a half-strength droid squad, causing 5 hits. The B-1s pass 3 saves, however, and suffer 2 casualties. The Separatists bounce back from a shaky start to turn 4, with an AAT in the center of the field destroying another Saber tank with a full salvo of cannon and missile shots. A second squad of Phase 1 troopers pour their fire into the B-1s that survive the ATTE barrage, wiping out the remaining droids. A unit of super battle droids on the left flank attempt to take out the last remaining Saber tank, but with their HA launcher reloading, only manage to cause 3 crits. The Saber makes 2 saves and suffers a single wound. The TX-130 returns fire, attempting to destroy as many droids as possible before it is overwhelmed. It manages to destroy 6 B-1s and cause a wound to the B-2s. Reacting to the sudden loss of forces near the forward command post, a fresh unit of B-1s turn their attention to a Phase 1 trooper squad and cause 7 hits. The clones pass 4 out of 7 saves, suffering 3 casualties. The Phase 1 troopers aim and return fire, taking out almost half the offending B-1s. 7 models are destroyed. With no remaining armor to occupy it, an AAT turns its attention to a squad of Phase 1 troopers in the open. Advancing and firing its main cannon twice, it causes 8 hits. The trooper's armor does well enough against the blast, failing only 3 out of 8 saves. An ATRT aims and fires on a damaged unit of B-1s, scoring 5 hits. Only 1 save is passed, and 4 droids are destroyed. A wounded squad of ARC troopers attempt to reduce incoming fire and shoot a full unit of B-1s, They score 3 hits, and the droids fail all 3 saves. The weakened unit of super battle droids attempt to destroy a unit of Phase 1 clones and move to box them in. Scoring 5 hits against them, the sturdy Phase 1 armor saves 4 out of 5 hits. Seeing their brothers being surrounded by additional Separatist forces, a unit of Phase 1 troopers push towards the center and fire at an advancing AAT, scoring 4 crits, but failing to do anything besides scratch the tank's paint. A full-strength unit of B-2 supers open fire on an undamaged ATRT near the shield generator, causing 5 unsaved wounds and applying a disabled token. The ATRT returns fire, but the B-1s in front of the supers soak up the damage, causing 4 droids to be destroyed. Perhaps underestimating the Galactic Marines, Dooku suffers 2 wounds from the troopers in close combat. An ATRT on the right flank fires on a single droideka, stripping all 4 of its shields but causing no damage. B-1 battle droids aim and fire from cover at a squad of Phase 1 troopers behind the shield generator, only scoring 3 hits. 1 trooper falls, but the clones now have 2 radiation tokens applied to them. Galactic Marines open fire on the unprotected droideka and cause 2 wounds. An AAT fires its cannon at the last remaining 130, causing 4 crits. The Saber makes 3 saves and suffers 1 wound. Galactic Marines aim and fire at the center AAT, scoring 5 crits. The AAT passes 4 saves and suffers 1 wound. Again, one of the tactical droids see an opportunity and fire at a 130, somehow causing a wound and applying a disabled token. A full-strength unit of Phase 1 clones push from concealment and fire at an undamaged B-1 unit, scoring 17 hits and destroying 12 out of 16 droids. The crippled droideka aims and shoots the Galactic Marines in front of it, managing to kill another clone and applying 2 suppression tokens. The Nova Corps commander targets the droideka and causes 3 unsaved wounds, destroying it. A heavily depleted unit of B-1s fire their anti-tank weapons at the remaining Saber tank, scoring 3 crits and destroying the last Republic tank. Echo takes aim from range 5 and snipes the remaining 2 droids from a B-1 unit. A relatively intact B-1 battle droid unit advances from cover, somehow shifting rock formations from the very ground in order to fire at a Phase 1 trooper squad. They cause 7 hits, but the clones pass 6 saving throws, losing only 1 model. A Phase 1 clone unit aims from behind the shield generator and fires on a dug-in unit of B-1s, causing 8 hits through the heavy cover. The droids pass 1 armor save and 7 are destroyed. The radiation tokens built up on the troopers are removed, killing 2 clones. ARC troopers react to a depleted battle droid unit attempting to make base contact with the generator, blasting the remaining droids and destroying the unit. A unit of B-1 droids make a horrendous attempt to finish a clone squad in the open, only causing 3 hits, but managing to kill 2 troopers. After being punched in the face a bunch, Dooku realizes he's a Sith Lord and kills the squad of Galactic Marines. Captain Rex takes a wound off a super battle droid and destroys another B-1. Kenobi strikes back against Grievous, dealing the droid general 3 additional wounds and leaving him with 1 remaining. Even though the Separatists took some serious blows at the beginning of Turn 4, the droid army continued to grind down the Republic forces. 3 AATs remain, while all TX-130s were destroyed, allowing the Separatist tanks to now turn their weaponry against infantry. Both Grievous and Kenobi failed to end their duel. It may come down to whoever plays the lower command card to determine which general is the victor. The GAR isn't out of it yet. They still have some healthy squads around the battlefield, and Anakin Skywalker has yet to make a move. Unable to order Obi-Wan, Grievous gets the first strike and severely wounds the Jedi Master, taking him out of the fight. Grievous then moves into close combat with 5s. A Phase 1 trooper squad pushes onto the forward command post and opens fire on a unit of B-1 battle droids. They cause 8 hits through the heavy cover, and 8 droids are destroyed. B-2 supers near the command post fire on a heavily reduced Phase 1 unit, killing the 3 remaining troopers. A Phase 1 unit aims and fires at a B-1 squad, scoring 12 hits, and destroying 12 droids. A healthy unit of B-1s advance alongside an AAT and attempt to destroy the wounded squad of ARC troopers nearby. They cause a total of 8 hits. The ARCs pass 4 saves, destroying the unit. The 501st Clone Commander takes out a unit of 2 B-1 battle droids. The Separatists begin pushing to contest the forward command post, a unit of B-1 shooting along the way, taking out a clone trooper and applying a radiation token to the unit. An ATRT opens fire on a critically damaged AAT, scoring 2 crits. The AAT fails a single save and is destroyed. Another AAT targets the Phase 1 trooper squad on the forward command post. Without cover to protect them, the tank manages to kill 4 clones. Anakin vaults over the shield generator pipe and uses the force push ability to pull Count Dooku into close combat. Anakin causes 5 hits to the Sith Lord. Dooku is caught off guard and suffers 4 wounds and is removed from the field. After taking down the Sith Lord, a full squad of super battle droids turn their blasters on Anakin. Clearly the Force is with him as he somehow makes 12 out of 13 saving throws. One of the few mistakes of the game, a squad of Galactic Marines activates a second time and destroys a depleted unit of B1s. Oops. Not a crazy impact, so I left it in the video. Captain Rex continues blasting from cover, destroying a B1 and a B2. A squad of 4 B1s target Anakin Skywalker, who is left out in the open. Apparently, the Force does not protect against cancer guns. He takes 2 wounds and gains a radiation token. The Nova Corps commander chases down a squad of B1s and destroys 3 models. An AAT moves against the shield generator and fires at a Phase 1 squad. The AAT scores 5 hits. The clones make 4 saves and lose a single model. The troopers target the depleted unit of B1s and remove the remaining models. A healthy unit of B2 super battle droids double move to get closer to the shield generator. The Republic needs more unit leaders in base contact to secure either objective. Contesting is the goal here. In a rare display of the battle droid prowess, a squad of B1s managed to deal 9 hits to a Phase 1 trooper squad. The clones make 4 saves, losing 5 models. The disabled ATRT aims and fires on the squad of B2s, dealing 5 hits. The B2s fail 4 saves, losing 2 models and placing a wound on a third. A unit of 4 B1 battle droids open fire on a squad of Phase 1 troopers, managing to take out 2 clones. An ARC Trooper unit takes a shot at an AAT, yielding a single crit. The AAT fails its save and suffers a wound. The Nova Corps continue harassing a squad of B1s, Galactic Marines destroying 2 more droids. Not to be outdone, the 501st ATRT deals 5 hits to the same squad and destroys 5 more B1s. The nearby Phase 1 troopers add insult to injury and wipe out what remains of the B1 unit. In the final activation of turn 5, Fives manages to pull his DC-17 and destroy General Grievous in close combat. Turn 5 draws to a close and a full-on slugfest is underway. The droids are after unit kills, and the GAR is desperately trying to hold on to each objective the Separatists are attempting to contest. The droid army still has 2 damaged AATs left, but both Count Dooku and General Grievous have been taken out of the fight. Anakin is in position to potentially destroy one of the battle tanks, and 5 still controls the forward command post. Turn 6 will be all about efficiency. Destroying units before they can activate and stacking unit leaders on objectives will determine which side claims victory. The Republic starts off turn 6 by destroying one of the tactical droids, claiming an easy 3 victory points. An AAT advances while firing on an ATRT, causing 5 crits. The RT fails all 5 saves and is reduced to a single wound. Again, the Republic activates a squad of Phase 1 troopers, using them to destroy the second tactical droid and scoring 3 more victory points. B1 battle droids fire from cover at a squad of Phase 1 troopers clambering over the forward command post, causing 7 hits. The clones only pass 2 saves, suffering 5 casualties. The nearby B-2 battle droids also fire at the same unit of troopers, managing to finish off the squad. Anakin charges the AAT and deals 6 crits to the tank. We made a mistake here and forgot that Anakin has Pierce 3, so the AAT should have suffered all 6 wounds, which would have destroyed it. Anakin would have then used his remaining action to move into base contact with the generator. B-2 super battle droids push into base contact with the generator and open fire on Captain Rex, causing 11 hits. Rex makes a pretty poor save roll and is taken out of the fight. The AAT that is supposed to be destroyed opens fire on the unit of ARC troopers behind the generator, destroying them. For the purposes of scoring, this action won't count. The ARCs would have moved into generator contact. A squad of Phase 1 troopers blast a nearby unit of B-1s, destroying 2 droids. A unit of B-2s make base contact with the shield generator. B-1s on the left flank target a unit of Phase 1 troopers, scoring 3 hits. Clones pass 2 armor saves and lose a single model. Galactic Marines advance and make base contact with the forward command post. They target a unit of B-1 battle droids and cause 3 hits, which destroy 3 droids. A squad of Phase 1 troopers and Echo combine their fire on the ghostly AAT, Echo managing to kill it for the second time. The damaged ATRT returns fire at the last AAT, causing a single wound. Fives manages to destroy a single B-1 through heavy cover. The final activation in the game sees an ATRT cause 3 hits and destroy 2 B-2 battle droids. Hours of non-stop Legion. I hope you can excuse a few mistakes towards the end of the game. 4,000 points per side and a single night can weigh you down. Considering how the game state would have changed, assuming the AAT died when it should have. The Republic maxed out their available victory points, scoring 5 for each objective and 3 for each destroyed Separatist HQ, bringing the GAR to a total of 22 victory points. The Separatists really wore down the Republic forces starting on turn 4. The droid army destroyed the following units: Obi-Wan Kenobi, Captain Rex, 1 ARC Trooper Squad, 2 Phase 1 Trooper Squads, 1 Phase 2 Trooper Squad, 1 ATRT, 3 Bark Speeders, and 3 TX-130 Saber Tanks, totaling 13 victory points for the Separatists. With the Separatist response force brutalized and leaderless, the remaining droids are cut down by the Republic Army. Although both the generator and the command post were recaptured, victory came at a heavy cost. The Republic task force sent to take back this section of the battlefield was mauled almost as severely as the droids, and no signs of Dooku or Grievous remain, despite their wounds. But with contact re-established with Republic command, Lat gunships swiftly arrive and deploy reinforcements to secure the area. Soon the GAR will launch a raid into enemy territory and attempt to sabotage droid transport ships before they can escape Geonosis. As Anakin oversees Republic medics treating Obi-Wan and Rex, a detachment of Republic commandos approach, reporting for their next assignment. If you made it this far into the video, I sincerely appreciate your time. This was my first dive into both creating battle reports and video editing, so there was a lot of learning and experimenting going on. My goal was to create a fast-paced, immersive, highly edited battle report that didn't have a lot of dead air or goofy garage shenanigans. All in all, I'm pretty proud of what came out of a first go. It's not the quality I have pictured in my head, but I'm happy with the end result. Special thanks to my buddy Mike for letting me trap him into a last-minute, 11-hour game and for helping out with filming. There are tons of improvements I can make in the future, either through editing, commentary, or camera work. If you have any constructive feedback, I would love to hear what you think in the comments below. My goal is to take a serious swing at creating battle reports like this on a regular basis. And as my friends know, I'm pretty fond of my massive games, so more of this scale will definitely happen in the future. Again, my thanks for your time and your feedback. If you enjoyed the video, please consider pressing the like and subscribe button. It will really help me out a bunch, as I'm sure you've heard from every YouTuber in existence a billion times.